Gen Z speaks out on stereotypes, misperception. The Korea Herald interviewed 9 Gen Z individuals to explore their views on how the media stereotypes their generation. I quit. It took me 2 hours to get to work, so pay me for that. This line, delivered by a Generation Z new hire in a popular YouTube comedy skit, has come to symbolize the perceived work ethic of young people, resonating with over 3 million viewers. In Korean media, Gen Z is often portrayed as disconnected from traditional company culture, prioritizing individuality and resisting conformity. Older workers have jokingly expressed a fear of interacting with Gen Z in the workplace, whether based on their actual encounters or from hearsay. But does this portrayal hold true? The Korea Herald spoke with 9 Gen Z individuals to explore their perspective. Far from reality. Rebecca Gray, 27, female. Despite the stereotypes that depict Gen Z as brash or disrespectful, Rebecca Gray, a 27-year-old high school teacher, disagrees. As a Gen Z member herself, her job gave her a front row seat to observe the younger members of a generation, aged 17 to 19, while her workers are mostly older millennials. At least in my classroom, they are not rude at all, she said. They seem a lot more outspoken than people older than me, Gray continued. When they think a teacher's rule doesn't make sense, they are not shy about voicing their opinion. It's actually more difficult sometimes working with her older colleagues, she said. Older teachers tend to stick to what they know and expect the young generation to follow suit. Gray said they often say they are too old to learn new methods, but I think that's just an excuse. Media like to depict the conflict, but reality is more harmonious. Lee, 24, female. Lee, a college student believing that the media's portrayal of Gen Z workers missed the mark, at least from what she heard from her friends who started working. The media tended to focus on Gen Z's individualism, framing young people as resistant to authority and openly critical of the workplace, she said. My friends who are working rarely complain about their superiors. They actually talk quite positively about work. She said her friends try to adapt to the workplace rather than stand out. They really want to fit into the company culture and communicate well with their bosses. Lee, who will soon be job hunting, hold a positive view of work culture in general, contrary to the media's portrayal of generational clashes, where Gen Z is often seen as a source of trouble. She believed that older workers, contrary to the rigid image often portrayed, also make an effort to understand their younger colleagues. I think older generation recognize the differences and try to move away from outdated practices like mandatory company dinners or being pressured to drink. They make an effort to find a middle ground.